stream. Uh, for everyone who's watching this on YouTube, we've been streaming for like 3 straight hours. I blipped and came back because I really wanted to get this in its own file so I could upload it. So we're gonna go to new game, and before I do all of this, I'm gonna link. Sorry, if y'all remember, Brandon was just in here and he was talking about how he wanted to watch this movie. He texted me and said, so this movie is indeed hot garbage. Let me tell him to join the stream because we're going to do the secret thing. We're doing the secret ending. I'm going to text age too. I just want to make sure everyone who I want to be in here for it is in here. I'm just going to put it on Facebook. Secret ending starts now. Alright, so what I was told, a couple things. I think you have to have Joseph's files already done, which we do, and I have a tab open telling me how to make the perfect daddy to unlock it. So if you never saw the start of this game, this is how it starts. You're already in the game. Wake up. Oh, you can't skip because it's the beginning of the game. Jeez. Alright, so you gotta go get ready. Alright, so this should be where, yes. So we start building our dad. So listen to the music. The music is all smooth and nice, right? Yeah? Enjoying it? So, apparently there's a proper way to build your dad so that he will be appealing and will unlock the secret. So we want to start with a thick tank bod. We want an oval head. Yes, an oval head. We want, for hair, balding. We want wide eyes, apparently. Wide eyes. A Roman nose. Greek, hawk, Mirren, Roman. A Roman nose. For mouths, we want a cheese mouth. Cheese mouth. Okay. For brows, we want wizard brows. Wizard brows is what they're called. For glasses, we want pilot glasses. Jesus. And for clothing, we want Tommy Banana suit. And looking good, daddy. We gotta name him. We're gonna name him Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy, make sure I spell that right. Buffett. 2 T's. Did y'all hear that? 'Cause I heard it. Be that dad. Yes! Welcome to the Margarita Zone. Congratulations. If you're here, you found that one secret path that you have to work really hard to get. You're clearly pretty clever. So since you've already met all the conditions, we'll let you skip straight to the ending if you want. Free of charge. or you can still play through the game knowing that's what's at the end. That's what's the end to get to the entire story. Up to you. Okay. If you have no idea what we're talking about and somehow got here by accident, nothing to see here. Maybe change your dad's Sona up a little, change your name, and we'll just send you on your merry way. We're not playing the whole game. We did this already. We romanced this annoying man with his 4 kids, his crazy wife. Give me this nightmare. I want this nightmare. Let me straighten my wig for this. So this is after we've gone on 2 dates with him, and I guess we go 3 dates, and this is the ending that we get if we were to have gone on 3 dates with him. The way the dates ended, oh yes, so on the 3rd date you went on his yacht. You found out he was living on his yacht because he was going to divorce his wife, or they were split up. They weren't divorced, but they were separated at the time, and y'all slept together, like, had adult relations, and y'all fell asleep on the yacht. And you wake up at the end of the 3rd date. You wake up, the Coast Guard has to tow you in because you guys ran out of gas, and then you go to the party and he dumps you. This, I guess, is just if you fell asleep on the yacht and then now you're waking up. That's what I'm assuming. It might correct me, but I think that's what's going on. A note from the creators. Hey, we originally put this into the game because we're big horror fanatics, but cut it before we released for obvious reasons. But then people found an old version of it buried deep within the game files anyway. We absolutely acknowledge that this ending is conceptually messy, and if the existence of it sullies your experience with the rest of the game, just know that it's totally non-canonical. We made it intentionally impossible to get to unless you're actively seeking it out. So nobody could stumble onto it by accident, unless you wanted a dad who looked just like that and you named him Jimmy Buffett. So without any further ado, here's the cult ending. I'm ready. This feels like a Doki Doki. Every time I play games like this, we end up with like weird, creepy, spooky cult stuff. Every time. All right. Yawn. What time is it? Must have been asleep for ages. I wonder what will happen now that Mary is gone. What about Joseph's kids? And how will Amanda feel about all this? Well, we all have each other. That's what matters. I guess time will tell, right? Better get up and greet the day. What? Wait. I am tied up? What the hell? How did I get here? What's going on? Joseph? Oh, I forgot where this ugly man. Just pretend it's my character. Anybody? Don't panic. You're probably just dreaming. Why would there be a dungeon? An evil dungeon? Why would there be an evil dungeon here? This can't be real. Maybe I had too much Twilight Rouge. That's the wine they were drinking on the yacht. I'm dreaming or something. Oh, this isn't a dream. I see someone at the end of the hall. It's just a shape. I can barely make out any features. Who's there? Can you untie me? You can try waking up if you'd like. I'll even pinch you if you're into that. Please, I don't know how I got here. I think there's been a mistake. You trust me, right? I mean, why wouldn't you? Joseph? Jesus, what is this? Are you into this kind of thing? I wish you would have warned me. Into this kind of... Ha ha. I always liked you, Jimmy. Goal-oriented, anchored by the family. The rock in a shallow sea. I had a whale of a time last night. Get it? Whale. We talked extensively about whales last night. You don't really like them? You're not in a joking mood. I get that. His voice is different. This whole situation is different. The way he's talking, it's dastardly, sadistic. It can be both. Throw another one in there. Wrathful. That one's good. Wait, how did he... I'm very perceptive. A good listener. I heard all those impure thoughts, Jimmy. And about a married man, no less. Whoa, so he could hear... Okay, on the date, the 3rd date before this, you were, like, thinking crazy things, so I guess he's, like... a mind reader? I'm pretty sure that's a sin. Who are you? I told you I'm a cool youth minister. Have you seen my tattoos? Were you even watching me tear it up on the dance floor? I actually think this symbol over here looks like the tattoo he has. Someone said that. The symbol on the wall matches his tattoo. You used to be a lot more fun. Well, hi. My name is Joseph. I have an alcoholic wife whose life I destroyed. Poor Mary and their kids. Joseph laughs. My kids? Those aren't my kids. Well, they are my kids in a way. Cosmically, I guess you could call them vessels. Oh my gosh, his kids all look like children of the corn. This is terrifying. And in that case, I guess that technically makes me not a dad. Whoops. Sorry to kill that little fantasy for you. Joseph, this is insane. So the whole minister thing, that's just the front for this weird sex done. Joseph starts laughing hysterically. He wipes a tear from his eye. Oh, he's so crazy looking. Oh, that's so cute. You think this is a sex thing? I mean, it's kind of a sex thing. The safe word is Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy, there are powers at work so far beyond your understanding that the very idea that I would sink to some half-baked sex game is a little insulting. All that religion mumbo-jumbo wasn't entirely false. I am a man of the cloth. Just not the cloth you're thinking of. I am the conduit for something beautiful, Jimmy, something pure. And you have the honor of being part of it. Listen, I know that sounds I'm fumbling over words because I'm so surprised and confused. Listen, I know that sounds kind of hokey, but stick with me. I promise I'll get back to being relatably cool in a second. Where you really are is under the house. Or I guess under the houses. The houses. Are we under the cul-de-sac? Hey, deductive reasoning. Points for Jimmy. How did nobody notice a dungeon underneath the town? Somebody would have had to. All dead. Everyone who figured it out, that is. And it's not a dungeon. Dungeons are for old castles and 12-year-olds. This place is, how would I describe it? Inhabiting many spaces. The betweens of the world. The gaps in mathematics. It's quite simply beyond you, I'm afraid. Just think of it as the real Margarita zone. This is too much. My head hurts. Margarita zone, for those of you who missed the other streams, is like their metaphysical concept of a place to relax and get away from the troubles of the world. This is wild. Jimmy, ever wonder where all the wives and husbands in town went? Why everyone's an eligible single father? I just thought it was a coincidence. Nothing's a coincidence, idiot. No town in America has such a concentration of eligible willing dads. And do you want to know why? I don't know if I do, Joseph. Because of me, because of my work, because of my loyalty. Loyalty? You're insane. Profoundly. How many couples have I pushed to divorce? How many wives and husbands have I hunted in the dark? Wait, Amanda's father. Alex. It can't be. I unfortunately can't take credit for that one. It seems nature beat me to the punch. Oh. I don't know if that's a relief or not. But man, what if I had? The look on your face would have been priceless. Maple Bay is a psychic beacon of unfathomable power, but it requires sacrifice. It needs to feed on those deep, unquenchable pangs of anguish. And all to get these very good friends of ours here, in my town and my father's town, and his father's before him, hurting for human touch, praying for the salvation of kindness. I don't understand. Of course you don't. You were out there gallivanting about, seducing all the hottest single dads, meddling in something of which you have no understanding, a greatness you could not conceive. Out there in the dark of the sea lies something that has been waiting to return for 100 million years. It showed the path to my ancient ancestors, and it has shown the path to me. And I will harvest the sorrow of each dad whose life I destroy until the shame and stink of their failures has returned our eternal king to life, the fuel of 100,000 rank darknesses of the soul. Oh, his face, y'all! Wow. Do you have anything you'd like to say? Can I even save? Facts, I'm getting Cthulhu vibes too. This is wild. I don't even know what I want to say. I don't even know what I want to say. You're a monster. What about Amanda? Just kidding, you don't get to choose. I know you're used to being in control here. What? But now it's my turn. And don't worry yourself about Amanda. If you touch her, please, Jimmy, give me some credit. Look at my pedigree. He's a dark priest, apparently, dude. Look at my pedigree. If I do my job, I won't even have to. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's some other business I need to attend to. Your dear friend Robert has been awfully worried about you. I think it's about time that miserable drunk gets one last visit from the Dover ghost. Look at his face. This is a nightmare. A beautiful nightmare, wouldn't you agree? All along, you've been living a dream, Daddy. Now it's time to wake up. Oh man, this is bad. This is very bad. How long was I out? When is he coming back? How do I get out of here? A hand slips over my mouth. Don't say anything. Hell, don't even think anything. It's okay, Jimmy. It's me. I'm gonna get you out of here. Okay, so Mary. Okay, so we knew Mary was gonna help, but like, she's here now. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here. She kneels down and starts working on the ropes around my ankles. I gotta be honest, I didn't like you at first. I guess I did try to break up your Shh! Shut up for once. Look, truth is, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for both of us. I don't think you're a bad person, despite what you might think of me. I don't want it to end like this, not again. I raise my eyebrows at her. Come on, who do you think lived in that house before you? I just pulled on my hair because I'm shook. Don't think about it, not right now. He's coming. Run like hell, kid. Mary finishes untying me and disappears. I have to get out of here. I bolt from the chair and run as fast as I can down the hallway outside of my holding cell. Please tell me there's no minigame here, because I won't win it, because I'm so stressed. Eventually, I run out of breath. I can't keep sprinting. Not with these dead knees. I check myself. All I have are the clothes on my back and this thing in my pocket. The pocket knife that Robert gave me. If I have to defend myself, this is all I have. Looking ahead of me, I can't see the end of the hallway. It bends further up there. I look back and can't even see where I started. I guess the only thing I can do is keep going and hope there's a way out on the other end. I'm so confused. If there is another end. The hallway bends and twists. Sometimes it gets smaller to the point where I have to crawl on my hands and knees to get through. Sometimes it expands into a great cavern where I can't even see the ceiling. I see no way out other than to keep moving forward. I don't know how long I've been walking, but my body aches with soreness. I'm long past dehydration. My head is pounding. My vision is blurred. I lean up against the walls of the hallway for support, and yet still here I am. I've been walking for what I think must be days. It could be weeks, months. The exhaustion has sunk into my bones. I drift in and out of consciousness. I think I've slept, if you can call it sleep. My dreams are plagued with nightmares of being chased down this hallway. I see Joseph's kids. They hide in the shadows. They're coming to drag me back to Joseph. Oh God, Joseph, I can see his face so clearly in those dreams. I don't know why I keep moving, why I keep placing one foot in front of the other. My clothes are tattered and my shoes have worn through. My hell is inescapable until it's a door at the end of the hallway. I place my hand on the knob, seeing for the first time my gnarled fingernails and stretched papery skin. I open the door and walk through. I'm in my house? How did that... Dad! Amanda rushes into the room, wrapping her arms around me in a ferocious bear hug. Where have you been? Are you okay? I tried calling you like 30 times. Amanda? What happened? Did the boat break down or something? Oh, you know what? I'm just glad you're home. I look down at myself and my clothes. They're there. My shoes are on. My fingernails aren't gnarled. I feel fine. I hug Amanda again. Nothing has ever felt as good in my entire life. What? I have to choke back tears of relief. Amanda, I'm so glad to see you. You have no idea. Wow, one night at sea. You didn't see a whale, did you? You poor thing. No whale could keep me from my daughter. You're damn right. You know what? You need breakfast. A very greasy breakfast. That sounds amazing. Amanda skips out of the room. This is all so confusing. Was it a dream? By the way, is it okay if Emma P comes over tonight? Emma P? You know, my best friend? Oh, sure. Wait. I thought... Isn't Emma R your best friend? She has red hair. You do art together. You pooped in her bed during that sleepover that one time? Oh, right. My mistake. Teenager brain, you know? I sit down on the... I don't trust this at all. I sit down... What teenager you know has 5 different friends named the same thing and mixes them up? They don't. They know all of them and get mad at you for mixing them up. As someone who's had 5 Emilys as friends, I know this. I sit down on the couch, suddenly very exhausted. All I want is to have a big plate of hash browns with my daughter by my side while I quietly work on my word jumbles. I reach over to the coffee table and grab my trusty book of jumbles. This is a crossword puzzle. I stare at it for too long. Hey, Amanda. Amanda pops her head in from the kitchen. Working hard on these eggs, Dad Tron. If you want the perfect over medium, I gotta be in the zone. When's your birthday? Why? Did you get me something? No, seriously, when's your birthday? My birthday? Dad, really? Do I have to answer this? I have seen a lot of weird stuff today, Amanda. Humor me. My birthday is... It's... Nothing gets past you, huh? Ah! You know, I almost had you going there for a sec. Was it the crossword puzzle that gave it away? You know, I try so hard to nail the details. Like cooking you breakfast over medium eggs with hash browns. Come on, that's so you. And my Amanda impression? I really think I stuck the landing on her irreverent yet wholesome tone. The whole manic pixie dream daughter thing. I should have been on Broadway with these chops. This is so creepy. Even for me, this is creepy. I feel like you're not appreciating how much work I put in here. Cracks begin to form along the walls around me. I look down and see the floor collapsing in tiles. As the walls crumble, I see where I truly am. Almost got away, huh? Didn't know how you got out of those ropes. You're a crafty one, aren't you? Oh, no, don't think about... Oh, right, Mary. She's rocking the tag team with you, isn't she? Funny, here I was thinking marriage was about trust. You know, I thought I was going to take care of Robert, but now here you are trying to make your little escape, and honestly, Jimmy, you're just killing my whole timeline here. Wait, Robert. As quick as I can, I pull his folding knife out of my pocket and lunge for Joseph, throwing all my force into him. Joseph knocks the knife out of my hand. It skitters across the room. This is so crazy. Aw, man. Jimmy, I thought we were cool. I thought we had a thing here. What happened to the Margarita zone? Well, sorry, bud, but I guess I'm gonna have to do you dirty. Doing you dirty means I have to kill you. Joseph wraps his hands around my neck, smiling as he tightens his grip. What's wrong? You were so into this last night. I have no strength left to fight him. This is it, isn't it? The world goes quiet around me. All I can think about is Amanda. I miss her so much. I'm sorry, Amanda. I love you more than anything. Please be good.
Yes.
What? Joseph's eyes go wide. He releases his grip on me, and I gasp in air. He turns around. It's over, Joseph. Honey, sweetie, you stabbed me. You stole so much of my life from me. Joseph backs away from Mary, clutching the wound on his shoulder. Sweetheart, we can work this out. I'm done with you. Father? Oh gosh, the kids. Oh no. Chris peeks out from the doorway behind Mary. He looks different. Behind him are Christian, Christy, and Krish, who all creep into the room. Father, we're so hungry. Won't you feed us, Father? Mary turns to me and holds out a hand. Hey, sailor. It's time to go. The children corner Joseph as I crawl to Mary, who pulls me into the hallway. I look back into the room at the horror I had escaped. It's... The more I look at it, the more it seems to break my mind. I turn away, my head pounding. This body is but a conduit, Mary. I'll see you in your nightmares.
What the hell?
My eyes open and I shoot up in bed, gasping for air. Dad! Amanda leaps off the chair in my room and attacks me with a hug. Amanda! This is the best hug of my life. I was so worried about you. I'm so happy to see her again. Wait. Amanda, what's your birthday? Dad, did you forget again? It's March 22nd. You got me a record player and we ate an ice cream cake at the beach. But then I dropped the ice cream cake and got sand all over it, remember? I remember that. Panda, I miss you so much. What happened? You don't remember? The yacht sank. The rescue crews had to pull you out of the water. That was a few days ago. Where's Joseph? They found something in the yacht wreckage, some documents that showed he was embezzling funds from the church. Nobody's seen him since. There's a detective here who's been waiting to talk to you. He's nice, but he's drinking all of our coffee. Let me go grab him. Wait. Yeah? Amanda, I love you so much. I love you too, Dad. Amanda skips out of the room, and in a moment, Mary enters with the guy I saw in the hall. Okay, why wasn't this a daddy? For me to dream about. Why wasn't this one an option? I'm just asking. I'm not mad at the selection I got. I'm just saying this should have been one. The guy I saw in the hallway. Rise and shine, bucko. Mary, are you okay? You know, it was a real shame what happened to Joseph. I had no idea he was doing what he was doing to the church. And I can't believe he ran once the feds showed up, leaving me to take care of our 4 beautiful children on my own. But don't worry, they're staying with my parents out in the Midwest till this all blows over. Mary stares at me, waiting for me to say something. Good answer. Glad to see you both got your story straight. I'm happy you're okay. I was worried about you. Thanks, Mary. I'm still so confused. Mary cracks a smile before turning and leaving my room. Take it sleazy, fellas. I hate that phrase. This is like my 3rd time saying that. Once the door closes, the man pulls up a chair and sits next to my bed. You don't know me, but I know a lot about you, Jimmy. Been keeping tabs on this for a while. Who are you? Graves, Detective Saul Graves. There's strange and mysterious forces at work here in Maple Bay. What you saw down there, what we both saw down there, I don't know if I'll ever be able to forget it, and I get the feeling that you won't be able to either. But it's my job to get to the bottom of it. So what does this mean for me? It means to live your life like none of this ever happened. Go be happy, go raise your daughter, go fall in love. Be well, Jimmy. Saul walks to the door of my bedroom but stops. He turns to me, and I know it's hard to raise a kid as a single parent. Even I lost my wife under mysterious circumstances. Barry and I have been on our own for a while now, and if there's one thing I've learned through all of this, it's that us dads have to help each other out. Get some rest. But if you're not doing anything later, maybe you give me a call. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about this ending. My wig is snatched. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about this ending. I waited all this time to be more confused than I've ever been in my life. Thank you all for stopping by the stream. Thank you for watching this in post. If you're watching this in post, I don't know. I don't know what still exists. I don't know if I exist. Maybe I'll go downstairs and my dog will tell me the secret to algebra or something, or you know, like he'll know the ending of Harry Potter 4 out of nowhere. He'll just be a talking dog this whole time and was pretending. Maybe if I go downstairs and talk to my sister, her eyes will turn black and she'll tell me that she's linked with the dog who is the conduit for the Cthulhu monster. I don't know anymore. I don't know what just happened. That was so ridiculous. I love it. Thank you, Game Grumps, for snatching my wig off. There wasn't even a photo at the end. It's just over. Dad tip number 77, don't smoke. All right. Well, on that note, everyone, have a good and blessed day / night / time that you are existing in. Be sure to ask your loved ones what their birthday is every now and again if things start to seem strange. You never know. Someone might be a glitch, clone, demon, body double. Have a good time. Later.